designed the Explain Our Junior system to keep golf simple. The key thing is to get movement rather than position. You see, there wasn't a position until somebody photographed a movement, so the explainer is really good at that. And we can fall foul in golf to the golfing myths like left arm dead rigid or head very still, and they tend to suppress natural movement. So Jordan's with me, and we're going to work on one of the oldest myths, that you've got to keep your head dead still. Now Jordan, have you played any tennis or table tennis? You have. Now when you play those sports, tennis and table tennis, all you need to do is to keep your eye on the ball. Your head's moving all over the place, but as long as your eye is focused on the ball, you're okay. Now Jordan, it's just the same with the golf swing, and we can train you with the explainer to make quite a powerful swing and yet keep your focus on the ball. There's no great harm if the head moves 2 or 3 inches. If you watch some of the best players, there's a bit of movement there. Okay Jordan, so let's set you up with the power roller. Letting the arms hang from the shoulders and a bit of knee flex. That's a lovely comfortable posture. So you're going to focus on the golf ball as you would in tennis and table tennis. Eye on the ball is good. Now let's build the swing up gently, letting the shoulders work. Now the big muscles are already being used. Your shoulders, your tummy and your legs are working nicely. And you're quite capable of focusing on the ball, aren't you? Now relax your wrists and let the swing go to a full movement. You feel that? Blend and release. Keep going by yourself now, Jordan. Blend and release. Well done. Go all the way through. That's it. A little bit more wrist hinge going back and through. And stop. And come to a rest. So you can see there, Jordan was quite capable of keeping his eye on the ball. The head wasn't moving too much. And that keeps it really simple. So remember, it's not head still, it's eye on the ball. Another myth for the right-handed golfer is that you should pull down with the left hand. Now Jordan, when you play tennis or table tennis, which hand do you use?
Right.
So Jordan uses his right hand. Now, can you imagine playing tennis with your right hand, forehand, topspin and backspin, all of those shots, and yet sometimes you might want to use both hands. So in tennis I play, like Jordan, with my right hand. If I added my left hand would be amplifying my right and not replacing it. So the key, Jordan, is to fit your hands together, you blend going back, but your right hand, your tennis hand, does most of the work coming through, and the left hand is there to assist. So let's give you that particular feeling with the power roller and the explainer. So building the grip, leaning forward again, just flex your knees a little bit. So we're not going to get to the top of the swing and then Jordan pulling his left hand through. He's going to get to the top and feel the right hand doing the work and the left hand complementing it. So here we go. Nice. Build the swing up slowly. So this is a shoulder turn, Jordan. It's good. Now relax your hands and your forearms and let's build in some wrist hinge. Here we go. Now both hinges are working. If you get to the top and pull, the ball will go to the right. If you get to the top and release the right hand, you're in good shape. Can you feel that? So blend and release. I'll leave you to it, so keep going by yourself. Blend and release the right hand all the way through, Jordan. Well done. And stop here. And look, now Jordan, look to me. That roller could actually go a little bit further if you let your wrist relax. And that's the right hand that will need to work. So let's do that one more time. Let's start off. I'll help you. Shoulder and wrist. Blend. Release the right hand fully. Blend. Release the right hand fully. Off you go by yourself. Well done. Nice and smoothly. And one more time. Get all the way through. Now look at that, Jordan. In just a few seconds, you've now got a full wrist hinge. So there's the key. If you play tennis or table tennis with your right hand, you're probably a right-handed golfer. But don't be fooled. Lots of youngsters pick up the club cack-handed back to front, and mum and dad think they're a left-handed golfer. That's not necessarily the case. The acid test is which hand do they spin a pebble with, which hand do they play table tennis with. It's good to make that decision before you start out building golf swings with explainer. Find out which is your dominant hand and use that to swing the golf club. The explainer is designed to create a free-flowing swing. And one of the bad golfing myths is that you must keep your left heel flat on the floor during the backswing. Now that can be the case for some players with some clubs, but in youngsters I'm fairly happy for the feet to rise and fall during the swing. The essential thing is the movement is overall balanced and the knees stay constantly flexed throughout the swing. So we're on firm and solid ground if there's a bit of knee flex going back and a bit of knee flex going through. If we see the leg straightening, then we've got a problem. I think you'll find then that if the shoulders and the wrists work freely in the upper part of the swing and the knees are working properly, we can take it as read that the feet are working properly. So Jordan, set yourself up with the power roller and build the grip, arms hanging. That's great. Now you're going to focus on the golf ball, and as I move the power roller for you, all I want you to worry about is the bit of knee flexor you have stays in your legs all the time. So focus on the golf ball. Let's start to swing the power roller back and through. So keep your knees flexed, Jordan. That's lovely. Right knee flex going back, and right knee flex, left knee flex coming through. Now just relax your wrists for me, and let's build the swing up into a slightly larger movement. Right knee flexed, left knee flexed. Right knee flexed, left knee flexed. Good. Okay, keep doing that by yourself. Well done. Keep it going. Right knee flexed, left knee flexed. Well done. Well done, Jordan. And come to rest. So there you can see, Jordan was getting a nice blend of shoulder and wrist action. The roller was working the plane fin on both sides, and you saw that his weight was shifting quite nicely, and in the full swing, that would magnify. If I now gave Jordan the club, the swing would increase in length, and his feet would become a bit more active. There's a little less leg action when you're training the explainer than there is in the full swing. The important thing, Jordan, is to give a bit of flex in your knees right through the swing and always finish in balance. Over the years, I've taught lots of people who thought that when they swing through, they should finish in a vertical position. Now that's not the case. When you start off with a golf swing with good posture, you incline from the hips, and that determines your swing plane. So when Jordan steps into the explainer with the power roller, we adjust the angle of his spine to the length of the roller that he's using. Now that angle of the spine should stay there all the time. If he lifts up with his body, the shot can be pulled left or topped or sliced with the driver. So Jordan, present the roller onto the explainer and give him that nice grip and posture from earlier. Well done. So you can feel now that you're leaning from the hips, Jordan, and if you keep watching the golf ball, we'll build a swing up for you. Okay. So let's swing to the top, shoulder and wrist, and we're going to stop at the top, Jordan, and hold. Can you hold that for me? Now, Jordan is maintaining the angle of his body. The explainer is not allowing him to stand up. That would be a lift, and that would be a bad move in the golf swing. Now when he comes through, he can release, and the body keeps its angle. The body is rotating in the backswing and clearing on the front side. Do that by yourself, Jordan. Back and through. Again, it's related to the head staying central. His knees are flexed, but you can see that the body angle is in great shape. Well done. And rest, Jordan. So it's a simple concept. You start off with a spine angle, and when you finish the swing, you should come through. If your body has come into the vertical, the amount you stand up is probably how far left you'll hit it. So keep the spine in line and keep it constant throughout the swing.